High school football returned to Carroll County on September 3rd with a full slate of Week 1 games. So let's take a look at Liberty hosting Walkersville in Eldersburg. The Lions enter the 2021 season having played 5 games back in the spring and posting a 2-3 record. Walkersville went 5-2 during its modified spring season amid the COVID-19 pandemic. Linebacker Ethan George helped bring down Walkersville quarterback Gavin Hughes in the backfield to get the home team's fans energized. Hughes connected with receiver Colin Sewell on this long pass down the sideline late in the first quarter on 3rd and 10. Hughes got Walkersville on the board first with a short rushing touchdown, and the visiting team led 7-0 midway through the second quarter. Liberty's Tommy Nelson, a 2-time All-County selection and a 2-year starter, tried to ignite the Lions' rushing attack. Quarterback Jack Pellicciotti's pass on 4th down was broken up on that drive, and Liberty turned the ball over on downs. Walkersville's Rony Lopez broke loose for a 63-yard touchdown early in the third quarter, and Liberty fell behind 14-0. Pellicciotti and the Lions drove down to Walkersville's 15-yard line on the next drive, but Riley Cave snagged an interception and raced 80 yards the other way to Liberty's 10-yard line. Malik Bowie plunged into the end zone for a 5-yard touchdown, and Walkersville upped its lead to 21-0. The Lions avoided the shutout on their next play from scrimmage, with Sam Evans hauling in a pass from Pellicciotti and racing 62 yards for a touchdown. Liberty cut the deficit to 21-6 after a missed extra point. Hughes led Walkersville's ground game on the next drive, and he scored on a quarterback sneak from close range, making it 28-6 late in the third quarter. Liberty's offense got going again, and after a pass interference call in Walkersville's red zone, Tommy Nelson scored from 7 yards out to bring the Lions closer. Liberty went for 2 points and converted the play, making it 28-14 entering the fourth quarter. Walkersville answered with a 10-play, 57-yard drive that ended with Jay Sean Fulton scoring from 6 yards out. Jeremiah Franklin, a Boston College recruit, added a 4-yard touchdown late in the fourth quarter, and Walkersville pulled away for a 42-14 road victory. Liberty welcomes St. Albans, a private school from Washington, D.C., for another home game in Week 2. We caught up with Lions coach Larry Luthe after the game to get some comments about Week 1 for Liberty. All right, here with Coach Larry Luthe following Week 1's game, Liberty and Walkersville. Coach Luthe, just your impressions of how the guys played today in the season opener.
I thought we played hard for all 48 minutes. I was really proud that we didn't quit. Our demeanor stayed positive. I think we did not match their physicality. They were a little bit more physical than us. They drove us off the ball at times. But we're young, and hopefully we can learn from that and get a little bit more physical. And we think we still have the makings of a good ball club. 7-0
at halftime against a very formidable opponent, and you guys were in the red zone there, down 14-0, looking to score. They make a good defensive play, come down and score. Maybe turn the tide, but the guys didn't quit on offense. Speak about how they really kind of didn't let that game get away from them there in the third quarter.
It easily could have changed into a blowout, but we kept our composure. We moved the ball. We made some plays. Tommy had some good runs. Jack made some great throws, and we were able to be consistent. The O-line protected. I thought we did a nice job of protection. But again, we just have to. They were willing to run the ball 4 or 5 yards to death. We got to figure out how we're going to be a little bit more physical, and so that's going to be our focus this week is just just to drive people off the ball on the line of scrimmage.
This was a young team in the spring. I mean, you talked to me about how there's a lot of guys that were getting some experience. It was only a few months ago, but are you happy with the way they've progressed and getting into this fall season with a little bit of that, under their belt?
This felt like the first real football game. The spring was great, and I'm glad we got to do it. But this was the fans under the lights, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
The excitement was there, and I felt like we rose to the challenge. It very easily. You could talk about they beat us. You could talk about the could haves, would haves, but we didn't quit. And a couple of plays, maybe we do change the momentum, and maybe we do take that thing. But it is what it is, and we'll learn from it, and we'll get ready for next week.
Thanks a lot, Coach Luthe, and thanks for watching tonight on CM Sportsnet.